Alright, so the mobile team worked on 2 applications. One was for an interface mobile application for the we need. I'm tripping that up every time. We're about 70% done with that, and it's just right now it's interfacing with the API, and we just need to hook in some more places where it hooks in with the other things, so that you can actually post information to the application. So we're about 70% done with that, and if anyone in California is willing to take over that, we will gladly hand it over. Otherwise, we have some people who are planning on continuing with that. The second project was a Creole to English, English to Creole dictionary. It's intended for offline use, so that people on the ground can download this application, take it with them, and then have access to a dictionary. And I actually have it loaded on my phone. It only works a little bit though.
That's awesome.
But it should by tomorrow evening. It I think will be ready to submit to the iPhone App Store.
Cool.
That's so
Wow.
My name's Justin. I was with the People Finder / Family Reunification Project. Basically, we spent the morning. Google has already created a central database for all the missing people in Haiti. So what we did this morning was grab unstructured data from blogs, news articles, Facebook, various websites, and aggregated that into a list. And we started manually just pumping that data in. Also, we encouraged a lot of the site editors to stop their efforts and redirect their users and visitors to Google's website. One of those websites had 4,000 records of unstructured data, which they're now structuring. So by the end of the day, the 8 of us that were working on that project are going to be responsible for getting about somewhere around 5,000 missing persons records into Google
Just to add to that, I just got in touch with the folks at the New York Times that created one too, so they're now unifying that with Google. And if anyone has any contacts at like CNN, because CNN also has a separate one.
I talked to the Times as well.
Awesome. Okay, great. Yeah. Awesome.
Who else? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm an amateur radio operator, and American Radio Relay League has networks. They had some of the first contacts after the crisis. I just got set up. So
He went out and bought a computer for this.
yeah.
So
It was overdue, so I got a new network. At any rate, I'm going to get all the links I can so we can interface, because they're running their own networks. American Radio Relay Leagues was set up. The history of amateur radio is the reason the government gives the licensed frequencies away for free is because it was primarily set up to handle this type of operations. Amateur radio operators are the first ones to get the communications links out, because when everything goes down, the cell towers die and all the cables get cut. The amateurs have got portable radios and a car battery, and hook it up and start talking. Guys in Colorado were picking up messages.
that's great.
So we worked on adding data to OpenStreetMap using the donated imagery from GUI and Digital Globe. We had about 30 people at some point during the day. Most of them had never edited for OpenStreetMap, and a lot say they're going to continue the next couple weeks as we get new imagery to add roads and update infrastructure. So.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Anybody I'm forgetting? Well, we'll start front to back.
I just, as a citizen of Haiti, I just wanted to thank all of you for coming out here today. It means a lot to me, it means a lot to everyone down there. And the family friends down there, when they explain the situation, they say it's really, really terrible. One thing that makes them hurt is the work of the national community. People that have no place to Haiti are stepping up and helping out. So I just want to say thank you.
Sweet. One more.
The application needs to send an SMS message to Amy, talk to me now. Yeah, quick update there. LMS will get an SMS to Amy before it starts. We're working about 2.5 days. Paul and Katie will essentially open up the SMS channel on the ground via shortcut. The 20 ground with 200 openings up the hour. 4636 don't really do anything with that yet, but it's ready to go to be tested on sites on the ground. auto reply. Basically, it's crisis reporting, and we want to be able to try to geotag it. It's all in the unstructured free form. But we set up 4636wc.com to check that out. Basically, we have hopefully about 10,000 volunteers who can be structuring that unstructured data and categorizing it by subcategories, geotagging it, passing it to ICRC, EIS, and hopefully it'll be actionable.
Well, and on that note, we can't thank you enough for providing the space and Clay, what you did for us. And your space is awesome, and thank you so much.
Yep. So we're going to do this again in a couple weeks?
No, seriously.
Yeah, I think we should. I think this is the start, as we said at the beginning, but not the end. It has to keep going. And you know, I think what was created here, as much as code, there was community created here that has to keep going. We need to have a very specific request. We need to spend the next hour, please, spend the next hour doing one of these three things.
How does that jive with happy hour?
I will not be happy unless this hour is spent this way. Number one, hand off your projects or ensure their continuation somehow. That may mean build a team that continues to work on it tomorrow. It may mean handing it off to the West Coast. Do what feels right for you and whatever it is that you're doing. 2, clean up this office. Make sure that this office is spick and span by the time that you walk out the door. It is your responsibility. I remember all of your names and I'm holding all of your families hostage. Please do this for me. 3, forgot what 3 is. Does anybody know what 3 is? 3 is plan on going to the happy hour afterwards. And if you are going, let Gunnar know. If you have not RSVP'd, let Gunnar know.
Actually, that's a foregone thing. They'll have enough booze in there.
Great. So you don't have to do that.
Right, the happy hour, incidentally, is going to be an open bar for an hour.
Where?
Wait. We clean up and do our stuff for an hour? Like, you guys are going to go drink all the